Mabuhay everyone! Kumusta kayong lahat dyan? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from Dubai. This is Gina Linda Grifaldo Yuhimor once again, back to you live in my episode 90 Days Challenge. And today, you know what? This is my 60th days of 90 Days Journey. Wow, one more month to go. That time flies. I was thinking that I couldn't do it, but here you go. More than a half now. So, yeah, my topic for today is about ask me anything, and who are those people you're working with, right? So before that, I would like to introduce myself to those who don't know me yet. This is Ginaline Crifalde Yuhimor, Tubong Bicol, Philippines. I'm a digital business owner. I'm a proud mom, a devoted wife, and an experienced hotelier, and of course helping people how to launch this life-changing income online with the help of our automation system. So without further ado, I would introduce to you, by the way, because my topic is who are those people you're working with, right? So many people are saying, what are those profession? Who are they? And, from where they are. So I am gonna start maybe randomly, and I'm gonna introduce to you one of the business partner here in Dubai, and of course, yes, so she is Sis Moira. So let me add her to the screen. There you go. My guest for today, Sis Moira. How are you?
I'm good, Sis Gina. I'm good. Thank you for
Yeah,
having me.
yeah. The weather is getting great, right? And as you can
Mm.
see, my jacket. Yeah. So, are you ready for tomorrow's New Year?
um, yes, ready as ever. Looking forward actually to
Oh
2025,
yeah.
ending of 2024. I was just saying earlier on that I'm just praying and God will and God's
Mm-hmm.
grace be upon us, for another day. A lot has happened in this past days. I know you've seen on the news and social
Yeah.
media about all the crashes and burns and
Oh my
everything,
God.
buildings burning, cars building, boats building, airplanes. So God is telling us something, right? But
I
here we are still grateful to be
Yeah,
alive.
of course, we're grateful where we are. We have our family with us. We're safe, and prayer for those victims. Well, anyway, to those who are watching right now, by the way, this is an impromptu interview. I just invited Sis Moira with me today for you to, to see exactly that we are real people, we are coming from different professions. So, Sis Moira, please introduce yourself.
Good evening, everybody from my side. Good morning and good afternoon for everybody around the world. And thank you, Sis Gina, for asking me because as I told you, I was busy with something and I wanted to go live on my TikTok page, and then it said something about the microphone. Maybe it's because you were about to ask me to come on. And it's been long overdue.
Yeah,
We were
yeah.
supposed to have this session, but thank you so much. I'm actually originally from South Africa. My name is Moira. I am married to a wonderful husband, 16 years. We were married on the 20th of December. Two boys, one teenager and one 8-year old that thinks he's the
Mhm.
boss of the house. But yes, all that our kids always thinks they are the boss of the houses, right?
Yeah.
And I'm a registered midwife, still doing my full-time job. And I'm a proud digital business owner, and I've met Gina through this amazing business community and this platform. So, yeah.
Yes. Wow. So from South Africa, you hear that, right? So she is from healthcare industry. So she is just an example here that that any professions can do this, and actually anybody, really anybody, even you don't have any professional background. So tell me, sis, please tell me your reason why would you, I mean, how did you discover this business and why did you jump into it?
Um, you know what? When as a nurse now, 20 years, you get so comfortable in your space.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been working in a midwife obstetric unit, running the antenatal clinic, and both working in the labor rooms as well. So you find that just routines, like you are
Yeah.
comfortable, your this is what you're going to get out the day when you retire and get your pension. You plan for that and all those. But I got this opportunity um, in the UAE. I grabbed it 3 years ago, so I'm here in Dubai now. 3 years, going for 4 years next year,
Mm-hmm.
May. Yes,
Yeah.
because May 2025 I arrived in the Dubai, and hoping that um, I've seen it as a challenge and something new. I wanted to tackle something new. I don't like to have boring things. My husband knows that we are like we are. I'm not sure if creative is a thing, but we always like plan something, in the instance like this quick interview that
Yeah.
you
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
planned now, right? Not planned, like it's just suddenly.
So,
This is how me and my husband also lives. If we decide Thursday, let's take a drive to Graafrenet, for the people that knows in South Africa, that the place or the area, or let's plan, or let's go to Cape Town for the weekend to my brothers. And that's how we were. We just made the decision. It's just like now pack up and go, even if we have whatever in our bags or whatever. That's how we live, right?
that is
But
right.
as much as I love, you know, being a nurse, and what I'm doing as a midwife, right? I started my own antenatal clinic just after COVID, because I've noticed that a lot of our mummies, they didn't come to the clinic, and then they ended up, when they come in labor or at some stage of the pregnancy, there's complications and things like that. And people were scared. You know how it was during COVID. So I thought, okay, let me start my own clinic. I did home visits. I went to them instead of them coming to me. But it took a
Mm-hmm.
lot of time. It took a lot of time, Gina. When I started it, I started with nothing. There was no cash in my. There was not like money that I used
Yeah.
really.
Mm-hmm.
One doctor gave me an ultrasound, mobile ultrasound, things like I got this mobile fetal monitor for the baby from another. We call them doulas. They are assisting women in labor. She got that, gave that thing to me. So things I got, right. I didn't really pop out money, but the problem, not yeah, the challenge was, um, I had to be away from home most of the time. So now I had my full time job and I was doing this on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then I got this opportunity. So it was like, what do I do? Do I continue with this business that's taking all my time? I'm tired, exhausted all the time, not really seeing my family. Do I grab this opportunity? Maybe Dubai will do, something else. It will help me more, in terms of
Mm-hmm.
finance. Obviously, when you come to another country, you take it, to improve your life, right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
salary look
Correct.
good. Absolutely, the salary look good. And I came, you know but with that also came challenges, right? You are also, like, we both experts in this country, and I'm sure you had your challenges when you came. And it's the same, like, you expect things to go, perfect and smooth,
Yeah.
but it's
Mm-hmm.
not always that. So you go to challenges. Before I came, I actually also lost a lot, in terms of, it was just that COVID was just, you know I don't know, was it about to end, or but it was still that period where there's restrictions and things like that. When you travel, you have to, what is this, isolate for some time before
Yeah.
like me,
Isolation.
before I came to Dubai, I had to do my isolation, the 2 weeks in Kenya, and then from Kenya I came to Dubai. Everything went smooth. And then I came back home to come, get my family, and we were stuck in Kenya for some time. We had to come back to South Africa. Then we were stuck in South Africa for 2 months because all the borders were closed. So those
Yeah.
were the times that I lost all my savings that I had for the 6 months that I was in Dubai. So it was all about now, starting over again. That's what I think, and came here. So now it's kids had to go to school, husband had to get to a new job, and those are all the things. Those are all the challenges that I've gone through. Um, so now it was figuring out, besides my salary that I'm getting, I needed something extra. You know,
Yeah.
I did go online. I had I did start something online. I can't even remember anymore what it was, but that didn't really bring in income.
Mm-mm.
And things, it just didn't. My heart wasn't really in it. Um, and then things were really getting tight. I'm really like affecting my health and all those. Um, I I I said I don't like to really talk about that, but these are the things that affected me. And so I thought I really need something, and this is something that I had to pray about. um this is the mere fact that I always wanted to be my own boss. I always wanted to do my own thing. That's why I
Mhm.
started my antenatal clinic, but I didn't know that it was going to take that much of you, that energy that's drained out of you, the time and everything that you. And the thing is, my heart is very small, so there were people that couldn't, you know,
Yeah.
pay the full
Mhm.
amount with the service that I offered or whatever. So now I said, okay, no, it's fine. Give what you can and things like that. And I think that is also one of the mistakes that I made. But being kind-hearted as I am, because now you do not see actually what you're working for, right? I
Yeah.
actually realize that now, Gina. I'm actually realizing it now. But that is just how I am. Um, and then I ended up, right. I saw this ad of my mentor. I think I must have saw it a couple of times or any more people like this in the same, but I didn't know this business. Um, so his story, his message, because it was a message ad and the photo of his family, that drawn me. But when I watched the webinar, there were two stories that stood out for me and that really spoke to me that day. And I thought, this is what I want, because this is something that I need online, first of all. Um, that I do not have to spend a lot of time, you know, like my antenatal clinic back home, and where I will have more time with my kids, my family,
Yeah.
right? Because this is why I'm doing it for them, and that is how I ended up in this business. Um, and that stories, that woman made me cry that day, and I thought, okay, I need to give this a chance. And then it was and then it was the initial fee of joining that I didn't even have, to tell you the truth, Gina.
Yeah.
And but something told me, you just need to do something. Whatever it is, you just need to do something. So I told myself,
True.
Moira, you need to save up. Just save up, you know. And I saved, and then I joined. And then I thought, okay, there's more investment that you need to do, but still, uh, that didn't keep me from pursuing because my why. I was just thinking, I'm already in my 40s. I have lost a lot. I need to save up again. So I just need to do this. This is for me, for nobody else, and this is for my family. And that is why I continued. I saved up again. It took me a couple of
Mhm.
months actually to
Mhm.
really, become my own business, own and be part of this community. But I'm so glad that I didn't back away. I didn't, I didn't just leave it. I thought I cannot, if I start something, I need to finish it, because in the past that is one of my weak points, is starting something and I'm not finishing it. And I thought to myself, I need to do this for me as well. I need to start this thing and I'm gonna go through with this thing and pull through this, and I'm gonna end it. So not end it as an
Yes.
end it, but you know, I'm gonna
Passion.
do this fully, right? So yeah, that's
That's
my
good.
why.
Wow. It's so inspiring. And then, that pain point, I think that's the pain point that we don't want to look back again, right? That's what it brought us here in this digital space. Wow. Actually, everybody has most of the members in our community have the same reason, like
Mhm.
maybe similar reason as well. But that the more important is we have that reason in us, that why are we going to do this business, what is our goal, what is that feeling that you have right now that you don't want to be the same again for the next year, right, or the next few years. Wow. So yeah, this is amazing, sis, and thank you for sharing this your experience and challenges in life. And then I hope that we inspire people, especially moms like you and like me, right? So what's your message before we wrap up, for the moms especially?
Um, it can be very challenging, to have all these roles, especially when
Mhm.
you are still working as a full-time mom,
Yeah.
and as a professional, and you honestly want, to be with your kids as well. But I think because of how we were brought up, you know, grown up in the house where um, it's programmed in you that you go to school, study, work, or whatever, and you provide, right?
Yeah.
Um, I didn't know this part of life, you know, um, because I grew up in a house, my mom and dad, Christian based house. We go to church, come back, the Sunday school choir, whatever, youth and things like that, right? Both my mom and dad were entrepreneurs, by the way. My mom had a small shop at her
Mm,
house. My dad had his thing,
good to know.
So yeah. So I am just continuing with this, but on a whole nother level, Um, little that I knew that this business, just to add to the people, that this is a legacy that I'm building. This is something that I'm going to
Yeah.
leave for my kids, right? Up to 8 generations. They said, I didn't know that when I started this business, because when I started this business, they said no selling. They said no, um, you do not need a background, things like that, things that stick me, my things, because I am not good when it comes to selling, right?
Yes.
And the thing is, I was not someone that would come out on do live sessions and things like that. But I
Hmm.
must say, with this business, that have changed a lot on me, and still, and the people that I've met through this business that have helped me, also part of this
Oh
transformation,
yeah.
and that has helped me grow also, and to see a different side of life,
Yeah.
not just the normal of how I grew up. And I'm so so grateful, I'm so so grateful for everything, everything in my life up to this point. And I know God is going to bless and open doors in abundance for the years coming, the days coming. I know that. I trust and I believe in his power and his word. And I just want to say, tell that moms out there, know, never stop praying. I always pray. That's another thing. You pray, um, for. the challenges that we go through. There's a lot that we as moms go through. But
A
I'm
lot.
telling you, we are stronger than we think we are. We
Mm-hmm.
are so much stronger than we think we are. And if people in your life, that is walking with you and and pray with you and for you, you know, I think then you can conquer just anything in life, right? Anything that you want, you ask and you will shall receive. But you need to trust and you need to believe in
Yeah,
yourself first,
the
you know.
process.
And yeah, it's a process and it's a journey that you need to enjoy. And for everybody out there, if you want to make a change, you just start and do whatever you need to do. you know get your foot in, see how it goes. If it's really not for you, then you try something else. you
Yes.
know there's so many people out there that is so afraid. They are very afraid. I had another lady that sent me a message. She said, I have lost so many finances because I do not trust this online business and things. People have scammed me a lot, and I have sent
Mm-hmm.
a long message. And I told her, yes, we were there. I was there. You were there, Gina. You're afraid. You're so afraid because you
Yeah.
all lost a lot. But,
Yes.
I have gained so much, so much in this business. Not just financial, but so much weight has been lifted off my shoulders. That's how I feel. Because before, I just felt like this heaviness. Oh my gosh, I cannot explain it. It was just this heavy feeling. But now, I do not even think about, I do not even really talk about that. Because all I am looking forward to is what's in front of me. The here and now and what is in front of me. So I
Yes.
love every day, to the fullest, to the best, and I enjoy myself. I enjoy my journey, the time that I have with the kids, and the relationship that we have, and the confidence that this business has given me. Yeah. So
Yeah.
just giving it a try, you know, give it a chance and see how it goes. Yeah. We have a 30-day period where you can see what is happening in this business. Um, and then you make your decision. That's it. Then you make your decision.
Yes.
But this is a lifelong opportunity that no one can miss, and that is why we are here to share it to each and every one of you. So, for those out there, if you are still afraid, you are still scared, yes, we feel you, we hear you, we see you, but we are here to
To
help
help
you,
you.
to guide you, to support you, and to love you because this
Absolutely.
community is so humble, so warm. Says Gina, now and then when we get together on when we have our offline meetings, I think there's another one that they're trying to set up for this
Yeah.
coming week.
Second, I guess. Second. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's it.
just to be surrounded with people, you know, that listens to you, that shares their vision, their journey, and that makes it so much lighter. It makes your load so much lighter just by talking to that person, and that person listening, and then someone talks to you, and then you get something out of her story. It just makes a difference. It just makes
Absolutely.
so much difference. So yeah, yeah, that's it from me. That's it
I
from me,
do
sister.
agree. I agree. I agree. I agree. This community is a family right now, family now, and then the spirits that we're giving to each other, it's different, really.
Mhm.
Wow, right. So you hear it from the source. So she's Moira, and she's also coming from the UAE. And I hope that you're inspired with her journey, with her story. And right, so that is the answer. Who are those people? I'm working with. So she's just one of those people I'm working with. So, and for another episode again, Ask Me Anything. Thank you so much to those who's gonna watch the replay, and thank you, Sis Mara, for being my guest today. Right?
Thank you, Christina.
Bye
Thank you,
for
everybody. Bless
now.
you all. Bye.
Bye bye.